about to head into Cardabia Station. Apparently this station isn't actually operating anymore. There was one station along this coast, which is this one, and it's now shut down, along with a couple of the other ones, which is a bit sad. But yeah, you can still drive through, which is cool, so keep pushing forward. We're just pulling up to the infamous Yardi Creek crossing. This has caught a few people out over the years. I hear at the moment it is very hard and very dry, so shouldn't have an issue, but this is it. Zero water. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, after a bit of rain, this thing can be pretty treacherous. But as you can see, we're just going to cruise across this today. Just a bit of water up that way. Looks beautiful actually. So just travelling along the national park up near Exmouth. Unfortunately, I think I'm actually going to have to go into town to find a camp tonight. All the campsites along here, like the national park ones, you can't stay in with a dog, strictly, that's it. You can't even go off and camp anywhere outside of the designated areas. The rangers up here patrol it pretty hard. The other ones that you can camp at outside of the national park with the dog, you actually need to carry a portaloo with you, which I don't do. I get why they do it. Everyone's a grub and doesn't know how to clean up after themselves or dig a hole, so like I get it, but yeah, unfortunately it kind of cuts me out of a lot of this area, so I don't know how long I'm going to actually spend in Exmouth. I'll probably book in at a caravan park tonight, and then I'll go into the information centre tomorrow and just see if there are any free camps or even paid camps that are outside of the national park that I can do. Bit of a bummer, but is what it is. That's what you got to do when you're traveling with a dog. Make some sacrifices, but wouldn't have it any other way. Look where we are! Oh yeah! Made it to Exmouth. Very excited to be here. This is going to be awesome. So I just thought I would spend the day today exploring Exmouth and go to all the places that you can go with a dog. If you've been here before, you might recognise these. These are the radio towers that are right up the peak of Exmouth. They're bloody tall, as you can see. There's quite a few of them scattered around here. Found a little track up the side of the lighthouse, which is just over there. As you can see, the towers, or the radio towers, are over that way, and then there's just this plateau thing. I don't even know, obviously there are old buildings here or something, because there's slabs up here. Make a really good campsite actually, but obviously you can't camp anywhere in Exmouth unless it's a designated camp spot and they're making money off it. Anyway, track over here that runs along the ridgeline, which I might explore, see where that takes me. So just doing a little loop, main road's just over this hill here. There's one more obstacle which we've got to try to get up. Nice little steep thing here. I only have a quarter of a tank of fuel, so I didn't want to go too deep, but this is going to be a lot quicker than going back the way that I just came. So we'll give it a go. It's fairly steep. I think if I place one wheel on that side and straddle this big hole here, I should be fine. I'll put both lockers on and just cruise up it, hopefully. We'll see how we go. It's all about picking your line. And I picked a good line.
at the Ningaloo Holiday Resort in Exmouth. Actually spent last night here as well. Didn't do any filming, got in here kind of late. Had an issue with one of my ABS cables that were going down to the wheel. Where the wire had severed was right where it goes into the connector up under the front wheel, which was also disabling four-wheel drive. So went to a four-wheel drive place this morning. He left me the tools to be able to replace it with the Deutsch plug, and I have four-wheel drive again. So that was all this morning. Didn't really film any of that, but yeah, just thought while we're in town, while we're in Exmouth, might as well stay somewhere central. So I booked in at this lovely resort. Got a nice pool area which I'm going to go check out, and restaurant at the front. Nice amenities, but yeah, this is us again for tonight. So heading south of Exie. I met some Germans at the pub last night. They're down fishing on a pier about 15 minutes south of the main town. So we're going to go down there, hopefully try to catch something that we can cook for dinner tonight. And yeah, go find a camp. Found a little spot which we want to try to camp on a ridge top, which will be pretty awesome. So yeah, let's see how we go. So we are just south of Learmonth Jetty down on the beach here. I've come to meet up with the German guys I met last night. We have Chris, Jonas and Marcia. And yeah, been doing a little bit of fishing. Think we're gonna go spearfishing later. And yeah, check out this beautiful spot. Make yourself at home, mate. Last chance to catch some dinner. Otherwise we're going hungry. Fuck, we're eating good tonight. So we only managed to catch, or I only managed to catch one fish. It was too small, so we chucked it back. So now we're heading up to that plateau area that I found the other night. I think we're gonna try and camp up here tonight. The guys have some fish that they caught previously, and gonna make some fish tacos up here, I believe, and watch the sun go down. So nearly up there now. How good is this? Check this out.
Thank you so much for sharing this location.
We're up bright and early to catch the sunrise over Exmouth. Look at this. Still a while to go. But it's going to be beautiful this morning. come down to Bundaguy boat ramp. Gonna do a little bit of spearfishing and fishing. Visibility is really good at the moment. Very clear, you can see lots of fish in the water, so should be fun. Should be able to catch something. Let's see how we go. Well, managed to catch a shitload of fish then, probably 20-30 fish. But yeah, unfortunately all undersized, so don't know what we're gonna eat for dinner. Anyway, heading into town and yeah, might go check out the brewery. So, woke up super early this morning. I was up at 4. Wanted to come out and do the Charles Knife Canyon. It was pitch black when we got up here. Had a coffee. I met 3 people last night. They're actually all Peninsula people. Tim, who's about to get here in a second, he's from Langy. I told him I was coming up here to do the canyon walk in the morning, and he said he was keen as to come as well. So I pulled up here. I'll have to get a video of it later. I didn't realise there's a freaking giant gorge right there. I thought we were going to be hiking up the top, but it seems that we're right perched up on the top as it is now. So yeah, have to get some more footage once it lights up a bit. Timmy's just rocked up. Got his dog Maggie in the car. We're I'm not sure if you can still see it yet. I'll have to show you when you get back, but this gorge is huge. No idea it was here at all when I got here. Sun's just starting to come up. Just starting to get some of the orange over the back cliffs. Bloody awesome. How cool is this? How's this? Goes around this like Olga thing. This is probably why it's closed. And then there was sunlight. How cool. We're going down there. This is definitely one of the more surreal walks I've done. Bloody insane. So cool. Backdrop, just 360-degree views of just canyons and drop-offs. I mean, look at that. There's a long way down. Again, this walk has been so phenomenal, just epic. Everywhere you look, it's just massive cliffs, red rock, these spiky as fuck plants that prick your hands. But it's been worth it. That was absolutely awesome. All right, we are at Thomas Carter Lookout. We just finished the other walk, which was only a little bit further up the road from here. This is the main walk that everyone comes up to do. Badgeria walk. I think that's how you pronounce it. So 6.8, class 4, about 4 hours. So generally you can get it done quicker than what they suggest. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a bit of a decent one. So yeah, come along, we'll show you what we find. Doggos killed it. Yo! So just finished the canyon walk. It's getting a bit warm out there. It's still pretty early. It's only well, it's 20 to 11 now. Just finished that 8k walk or 8.6k walk, and yeah, it was actually really nice. Just sort of went across the plains, walks between the two different canyons. Yeah, definitely worth doing. So just driving back down to the main road, and this is the spot that I pulled up when it was pitch black. Had no idea what the view was like when I pulled up this morning. Look at that. Out of this world.
It's Monday night and I'm actually heading up to the canyon where I was this morning. I'm going to try and camp up there. I got date night with the missus, so it'd be good to have a bit of a nice backdrop when we do that. We try to do that every couple of weeks, just to catch up, or even once a week, just so we can have a nice dinner and chat. And yeah, it's tricky being on the road without having her here with me, but we're doing what we can to make it work. So yeah. I can't believe that Suzuki Swift ruined my shot. How's that for a date night backdrop? Good morning all. How cool is this place? So last night we were up on the ridge top, had date night with Jess. The wind picked up about 7:30 and by 8 o'clock it was blowing a gale, and right up there you're very exposed to it. So came down to the main road, headed back towards Exmouth and turned up the next gorge, and there's a riverbed that sort of flows in and out. There is sort of four-wheel drive tracks along here, so people do drive along this riverbank, but we just pulled in here for the night and it is stunning. Sun slowly coming up from that direction over there. We're starting to see the light make its way down these hills over here. But when I woke up this morning, I didn't have the GoPro up in the bed, but all these clouds were just glowing pink. It was just stunning. But yeah, and just doing some video editing, and then yeah, I might go for a bit of an explore. Might drive up the riverbank a little bit further and see what we find. So just got to the end of this canyon. There's not a lot here. It's just a big sort of opening. The road doesn't really go for any further forward. Walked up and had a bit of a look, but I think this is the end of the track for us. We'll turn around, head back towards the valley, the main road, and see if there's anything else to explore. So we've driven all the way up to Shot Hole Gorge, the car park at the bottom. There's a walk that runs along this ridge line here, all the way up to the top up there. Now, the other day when we walked from the other gorge, the, what was it, George Knife Gorge, that rock right up the top there is actually the one that we were sitting on, looking down here. So this is another perspective of it. Absolutely beautiful.
night's camp is a special one. Just driven up the riverbed a little bit, driving into Shot Hole Canyon. I came exploring this part of the world this morning, just out of Exmouth, and it is stunning in here. Anyway, check out this. We're just on a riverbed here. Got these beautiful red cliffs up the back, and over here is probably my favourite part of this canyon. There's these giant boulders that have like rolled down the hill. Absolutely monstrous. Yeah, this place is special. So I just had some breakfast. It's a magpie up in this tree here, and when it's calling out, it actually echoes down the whole valley. It sounds so cool. How cool is that? That is awesome. And that's it. Exmouth, done and dusted. We are out of here. It's been real.